And welcome back to GAC's Top 20. Well, earlier this week, before she headed overseas, Nan Kelly had a chance to sit down with an artist whose new album is one of the most anticipated releases of the fall. Reigning ACM Entertainer of the Year, Carrie Underwood.
You're back with GAC's Top 20. I'm Nan Kelly, and this is Carrie Underwood. And I'm so happy that she's here today. How are you, girl?
I'm great, thank you.
You look beautiful. Oh, life is so good for this young lady. She became the first country artist in history to achieve 10 #1 singles from her first 2 albums. And this Tuesday, November the 3rd, she has the chance to tack on a few more with the release of her 3rd CD of her career, titled Play On, and one of my favorite songs on the record. We are very happy that you're here with us today. Congratulations, this record. When it comes out, you need to run out and pick up a copy, because Play On, one of my faves on the album, and the title is that. How do you put a title on something, you know, given that this is one of the cuts that you have been working on for months and months and months? How do you capture, this is what I want to name it?
Well, it really is like naming a child, you know? Like, this is something that, like, you're going to have to live with forever. And, you know, at least I want something that, you know, in 30 years, I don't look back on and be like, that was stupid. You know, why did I do that? Why did I, you know, so you want something that's really timeless. And I like a couple words that are memorable. And, you know, I don't know. If it can come from a song, then that's amazing. I usually don't have a theme to my albums. I love all kinds of music. I love everything. So it's kind of like everything's represented on the album, so there's not one theme that goes through it. So yeah, Play On was just a great, like, no matter what happens, just keep playing. It was a good message. So I went with that.
It is a great song.
Thank you.
Play on no matter if you're losing the game, and play on no matter how hard the struggles are. From Carnival Ride, another 2 words, a great, you know, we all know that record. It was record selling. Your first hand at songwriting, I remember you talking about the little camp that you had at the Ryman with some of the top songwriters, but you must have been bitten by the bug and loved it, or did you? Because now you've got 7 songs that you co-wrote on this album.
I really enjoy writing, even if, you know, nobody buys this album and I never get to make another one. I would love to just continue writing. It's so much fun for me, and, you know, meeting these people and writing with, you know, different people and just having fun together and coming up with some amazing songs. I mean, it's fun to me.
A lot of songwriters and singers start out hand in hand with those 2 gifts, and you kind of discovered that after singing. When did the light bulb go off in your head that, okay, wait a minute, I am digging this. This is really cool.
Well, I mean, like you said, I never grew up thinking that this is what I was going to do. I never, like, wasted my time writing songs. I never thought you know, what are the chances of this happening? So going into it, I was just thinking, well, if I can, then that's awesome. If I can't, there's so many talented writers in Nashville, and just amazing songs come out of them. So
you mentioned talented writers. Who are some of the others on your record?
Oh my gosh, I mean, Hillary Lindsay, who I've worked with before, Luke Laird, had some newbies, Micah Elizondo, Cara Diaguardi.
From Idol.
Who is an amazing writer. Marty Fredrickson, who has written a lot, just kind of all across the board. Like, you know, me added to that list is kind of like, wow, you know, he's done it all. So yeah, it's really cool.
Well, now you have as well songwriter on that list of credits, along with all those wonderful awards that Carrie has amassed in her career. Stick around, will you? You know, we got to get back to Countdown Business, take care a little bit of that. So check out our next song on our list. We are going to take a short break. My guest today is the lovely Carrie Underwood. We have so much more to talk about. You've always been so charitable and giving, but I want to hit a little bit on CATS, your new organization that you started, nonprofit to help Shakota, Oklahoma. Can we talk about that a little bit when we come back from break?
Yeah.
In addition, her hosting plans for the CMAs. Yes, she and Brad are back together again on the CMAs. Carrie Underwood and I will be right back.
Welcome back to the Top 20. If you tuned in before the commercial break, you've been enjoying Nan Kelly's visit with Carrie Underwood. And with the CMA Awards right around the corner, the interview would not be complete without chatting about Carrie's co-hosting duties.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Top 20. Nan Kelly hanging out with our guest today, Carrie Underwood. What a treat to always have her. It's been a while since I've laid eyes on you. I guess we were out at the Opry last.
Yeah.
The Opry, one of our favorite places, no doubt yours as well. And another favorite thing I think you're going to be doing this year that you did so well last year, you've been asked to co-host the 43rd annual CMAs. They're coming up on November the 11th. You co-hosted last year with Brad. I assumed you had fun, or you wouldn't have said yes when they called again.
Oh yeah, it was a blast, and I kept thinking, after it was over, I was like, do you think they'll ask us back? Do you think they'll want to have us back? And oh, surely. I'm like, oh, I hope so, because if they ask somebody else, that means we did a horrible job, and I'd feel like awful about myself. But they asked us back, and it was fun, and I think this year is going to be a lot better, just because we've done it before. Got practice.
Oh yeah, you're an old hat of it. I mean, I understand hosting something. It's not always easy. What was the hardest part for you, or was there a hard part?
It was just, you get a schedule that says, this is when this happens, this is when this happens. You perform here, you change your clothes here, you present here, you accept an award, hopefully here. So it was just all this stuff that you get the schedule for. And it doesn't compute. It just looks like so much going on. So when you're actually there, it's kind of in slow-mo sometimes. I mean, the show itself flies by. 3 hours goes by so fast when you're running around. But when you're actually there, it's like, okay, 10 minutes for a change to get ready for my performance is really a lot of time. Like it all works out.
Television time is, 60 seconds seems like an eternity. Well, speaking of awards, it was 6 months ago when you won the ACM Entertainer of the Year award. Has it had time to sink in for you yet?
Yeah, once I got it in the mail and put it in, next to my
Yeah, where did you put it?
It's with the others.
With their friends?
Yeah.
With its friends?
I introduced them, and now they have parties. Yeah, it's kind of the prize spot next to my Grand Ole Opry induction
trophy.
Yeah.
Congratulations for that. And I'm so proud at knowing Carrie and all of you knowing the heart that this lady has, especially for animals, but so many other things in the community. Congratulations on starting your nonprofit called CATS for. Tell everyone what CATS is.
Well, it stands for Shakota Animal Town and School Foundation, and we're the Wildcats. So it all worked out. I was like, those are all things I want to help, So, living out in the country, first off, animals, spaying and neutering, hope to do a lot of work, constructing a shelter and stuff like that for the community. And then, the school, I was able to, this year, donate a lot of musical instruments with the help of ACM Foundation, Lifting Lives Foundation, donated like $117,000 worth of music equipment to my high school. It was amazing for the band and for the choir. And there's a lot of projects that I'm been rattling around in my head for a while, and there's a lot of fun things that I want to do for the community. Because the community's so great. I lived there my whole life. My parents still live there. I love it. And I want to give them some extras. I want to see kids excel and maybe get some music scholarships and stuff like that. I mean, that would be absolutely amazing.
Well, girl, that community no doubt loves you, and you can tell that you love it very much, very much. Very proud of their Oklahoma native, Shakota, Oklahoma. We're going to talk touring plans with Miss Carrie, holiday plans in just a second, but first, another video on our countdown. Hanging out with Carrie Underwood, gotta let her go. Cowboy Casanova, how much fun is that tune? Congratulations.
Thank you. So much fun to sing. Video is so much fun to make. It's a big party in a song.
You were dancing.
Yeah, I was trying.
Girl, I think it was a yes. There was no trying. You were hitting your marks on that.
Yeah.
Would you like to, it's now up at our voting page, would you like to give a little shout out to your fans to vote for it?
My fans love to vote. So yeah, for sure. Go give it a vote. I will. So yeah.
Dancing wins. And your plans for the holidays, young lady? Are you all over the map?
I have no idea, to be honest. I know I'll be home for Christmas or be with my parents one way or another for Christmas, but.
And touring schedule, you can always check CarrieUnderwoodOfficial.com. Is that the correct word?
Or CarrieUnderwood.fm.
Perfect.
That's the fan club site.
The record is called Play On. It is in stores and online next Tuesday, just a few days from now. Congrats, that third record. Way to go. It's just a wonderful album. I'm proud for all of you, proud for you. So come back and see us again, gal.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Carrie Underwood, everybody. We're going to take a break. More Top 20 is coming your way. We'll be right back.